Coming up on the Night Beat, as people are hitting the water for Labor Day, TWRA shares how they're working to promote boating safety.
And we got your Labor Day coming up tomorrow. Going to be sunny and hot and beautiful. I'll talk about all the different things that you can do on your holiday and the increasingly hot week we'll see beyond it.
Then what the biological parents are saying after the shooting death of their 4-year-old daughter, and why UT chose the color orange in your weekly recap.
10 News in High Definition is sponsored by Rusty Wallace Automotive Group. 10 News on WBIR starts now.
Just into our newsroom in the last 20 minutes, we're learning of a shooting that happened last night in Montgomery Village. According to KPD, the shooting happened around 10:15 last night. A gunshot victim was taken to UT Medical Center, where they found a woman who was suffering from non-life-threatening injuries. KPD's homicide unit is investigating at this time. Well, today we saw another beautiful day across East Tennessee. Thank you so much for watching the 10 News Night Beat. I'm Caitlin Keenahan, joined by meteorologist Tavian Whitehurst. And Tavian, it's almost Labor Day. What can we expect?
Just some more of these beautiful conditions, Caitlin. We're going to be seeing so much more of this unadulterated in the week. We'll see those temperatures fall down as well.
Tavian, thank you so much. New at 11, the Sevier County Sheriff's Office says it's investigating a shooting that happened last night. Police say it happened around 8:15, and deputies arrived at the Dixon Branch Road and found Tommy Joe Gregory with a gunshot wound. Authorities took him to the hospital, where he had to have surgery. He's currently in stable condition. The person is a 69-year-old man and owner of the property. Authorities later released him. This is still under investigation. Right now, TBI is investigating an officer-involved shooting that left a teen dead. TBI says Chattanooga police responded to a domestic call last night at 11:30. When officers arrived, there was a 17-year-old male who was armed with a gun. Police say the teen refused to come out of the house, so police negotiators and SWAT were called in. TBI says the situation escalated and officers fired and hit the teen. That teen died at the home, and no officers were injured. It is Labor Day weekend, and many boaters love to hang out on the water. TWRA says they are increasing patrolling during the holidays, and right now in Tennessee, we have more registered boats than we've ever had in Tennessee history. TWRA tells 10 News reporter Krista Lucas that that number of registrations is only going up.
Krista Lucas.
Connor's father says he will continue to advocate for boating safety. The best way to stay safe is to have an extra set of eyes with you, checking your surroundings at all times. With us still being in the midst of a Labor Day weekend, AAA wants you to be safe. If you have too much to drink tonight leading up to Tuesday morning, AAA's Tow to Go program is here to help you. These are free rides to wherever you need to go safely. You can call the number 855-286-9246. That number's on your screen as well, and this will end at 6 on Tuesday morning. And a reminder for tomorrow, all Knox County government offices will be closed for Labor Day. That includes the health department, senior centers, and all of the branches of the Knox County Library. All city and county buildings will return to their normal business hours on Tuesday. This past week, Mayor India Kincannon secured the next 4 years as Knoxville's mayor. She won after taking around 57% of the vote in the Knoxville primaries on Tuesday. While more than 16,000 people voted in this election, turnout is down from the 19,000 who voted in the last city primary back in 2019. The Election Commission calls this primary election a disappointing turnout, and they worry the general election in November could see even lower numbers.
With no mayor on the ballot, it's quite possible. In fact, historical trends would probably tell you you're probably expecting a lower turnout in the general.
We discussed the possibility of combining all city, county, state, and federal elections together and how that could possibly increase turnout. The Knoxville general election is set for November 7th. Inside Tennessee airs at 9:30 on WBIR on Sundays. You can watch that full discussion tomorrow online at our website and on our YouTube channel as well. Now on to the stories that you all clicked on the most this week on WBIR.com for your weekly recap. First, a story that we first broke to you last Sunday night about 4-year-old Evangeline Gunter, who was shot and killed by her custodial guardian. That guardian, 25-year-old Brianna Runyons, told investigators that she was, quote, demonstrating firearm safety. She reportedly pressed the barrel of the gun to Evangeline's chest after saying she removed the gun magazine. She pulled the trigger and the gun fired, killing the girl. Evangeline's birth mother says she feels at fault for her daughter's death and is asking everyone to be safe when they have guns around kids.
I wish I could have been a better mother for her to pay attention, but it was a court decision and everything that we had done this for, and this is what happens.
Brianna Renyons has been charged with murder and aggravated child abuse. Second, 2 people are dead after a crash on I-75 in Anderson County Thursday afternoon. THP says 54-year-old Stephen Watts faces 4 charges related to the crash. Watts was driving and hit another car. The 2 people in that second car, 67-year-old Donna Morris and 25-year-old Caitlin Branham, died. Third, the Middlesboro Police Department arrested 21-year-old Trey Hembry. This happened at Walmart when marijuana was found in his backpack. He's also facing charges for failing to appear in court. This is unrelated to the death of 17-month-old Alina Hembry, the baby girl who was raped, abused, and killed, as he is her non-custodial father. And lastly, many of you were interested in how UT chose orange as its primary color. Well, there's an old joke that says UT chose orange because you can wear it on game day, then go hunting, and then go pick up the trash. But in the first field day at UT in 1889, the president of the school's athletic association, Charles Moore, chose the colors of daisies, which grew around the campus. And the reality is orange has captured people's interest since Scottish-Irish settlers came over from Ulster in Northern Ireland to Appalachia in the 1700s.
The term orange is the term taken by and used by the Ulster Presbyterians. It comes from the name of the king, William of Orange.
Well, there were other color schemes in mind, like red and black and blue and white, but in 1891, during the Vols' first football season, UT played Sewanee and students wore orange and white. There was a vote to get rid of Moore's choice, but no other color combinations were agreed upon, giving us the orange and white combo that we know and absolutely love today. And just a reminder, UT will be at home in Neyland next Saturday when they face Austin Peay. We are sure to see plenty of orange and white in the stands, so you can see behind me. Well, with game days coming back to Big Orange Country, we want to break down some Vol traditions. Rocky Top, for example, is a song everyone knows. It's sung at every game, event, and has been performed by the Osborne brothers and even by Dolly Parton. But it's not UT's official fight song. The official fight song is Saying to Yale's Down the Field. Rocky Top wasn't used by UT until 1972 when the Pride of the Southland first played it during halftime of the Tennessee-Alabama game on October 21st. It's been played ever since, and it's become one of the Tennessee state songs in 1982. Another popular song that you will hear during the games is the Tennessee Waltz. This is another one of our state songs, and it was first performed by Patti Page in 1950. You will also always see Smokey at the games. He first became UT's mascot in 1953 when the Pep Club held a mascot contest. Reverend W.C. Brooks entered his blue Smokey, who howled the loudest. He's been the mascot ever since. Right now, we are on Smokey number 11, the son of Smokey 10, and the Tennessee Swear T. The university describes the 2-year-old pup as clumsy and loving, and he loves to chew on his right ear. This is the 70th year that we have had a Smokey dog. Well, another popular tradition is, of course, the checkerboard. This comes from the design that is on the Ayers Hall, the clock tower, which was seen from the field from 1921 to 1996, has the pattern in the brick. So it was introduced in the end zones in 1964. The Power Tee also made its appearance that year when Coach Doug Dickley replaced the numbers on the helmets with the logo. Well, still to come on 10 News, a strong victory to start off the Vols. Our sports team shares how one player made a splash for his debut.